Okay, right, I think we're good. I think we're live and streaming on all three platforms. Let's see. Just need to do a couple of things, but everything looks good. Okay. Right. Hey everyone. Welcome to another lovely day in downtown Underland, Auckland, New Zealand. We're by ports of Auckland. Got a setup which I'll go over and explain in a little bit. But if you're curious, check out the details in the YouTube Live, where I'll have a description of everything. If I make any changes during the stream, then I'll update it there as well. Who's that? Live and direct. Hey, Sockman. Okay. Run. Hello, how's it going? How are you? Welcome in. Alright, so something that I've been trying to figure out in my spare time is how to stream from the TVU Go live app back to my computer at home. Finally figured it out. I had to update a couple things on my computer. I think that was a part of it. Just going to turn down the audio over here. Also, I forgot, because it's been so long since I've done port forwarding, that if you're at home connected to your home Wi-Fi, then that messes with the URL. So ideally you'd have two different URLs, one for streaming at home, I mentioned this in a video, and one when you're remote. So the way to get around that is to turn off your Wi-Fi in your phone that you're using to stream. That way it uses the external IP that you would have in the setup when you actually go live. So that is what I had to do. And probably the biggest reason why I couldn't get this working before, because previously I'd have two connections inside of my streaming software, one for local, or when I'm connected to the home Wi-Fi, and a separate one when I'm not connected to the home Wi-Fi. In other words, IRL, like we are right now. So yeah, that was a big part, and a lot of my security software, they needed to be updated, tweak a few things in there, and then we're good. So that's what we're using today. We're using the TVU Go Live app. And we're streaming from the Go Live app back to my computer at home through their service and through the app. And I am seeing two values. Looks like we are bonded. I could do a screen share as we walk and find somewhere to sit down. The setup is different today. I'm going to have to explain it verbally, because I'll probably forget later at some other point. Let's say I check this in a couple of weeks or something, I will have forgotten what I'm using today to get things working for me. But so far, what do you reckon? Not bad. Pretty good. Let's go. Okay. Screen share. Can we get your work here? So there's an option in here for me to screen share, start broadcast. Let's tap the button, and excuse me, it says for me screen share enabled. I am just going to have a look on my other phone, see if we can see that. Waiting for the preview. Okay, cool, looks good. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I see. We've got two numbers there. Now I believe the first one is cellular. Or is that Wi-Fi? So one of them's cellular, one of them's Wi-Fi. Reconnected. You are back live. Sorry bro, reminisce fella. It's 2 days in a row. I have to remember before I go live to turn on Do Not Disturb mode. Yeah, so I've got two SIM cards, and the one with my phone number is in the streaming phone. That way we can get bonding in the cleanest way possible for all the services that I'm using. So with TVU Go Live, this app here, I've got cellular, the SIM card in iPhone, which is my phone number, and then we've got the Mudi 7, which is the other SIM in my bag. Back here, I do have a couple of PNGs for overlays, which I use when I'm streaming purely with this app. And it works, yeah, it works well. Well, it would be nice if you could add a transition. I'm thinking about ways things could always be better, but you know, if it could fade in, fade out, it'd look a little nicer. At the moment, it's just like a hard bam, it's there, and bam, it's gone. That's fine. That's fine. For example, so one of the overlays I have is, so you should be able to see that one. Oh, what happened? Where's my overlay? Gone. Bam, on, off. Do I need to reload it? Okay, let me try overlay, press and hold, edit, editing. Oh, not supported for for photo. Okay, so maybe I have to just delete it and then re-add it. Interesting. So my picture overlays aren't showing for some reason. I have two, or should have two. Wait. No, because I did some cleanup. I needed to install an update for iOS, so I had to remove a whole bunch of files, mostly video, and the two picture overlays should still be there. Should I say? So maybe I'll just try deleting these. So delete, and another one, delete that one, and then click add a picture, select pictures, so keep current selection, cancel, so this one here, done, and then we'll add another picture, cancel. Okay, let's see. So I've just re-added them. I probably need to resize them. Here we go. It's in the top corner. Do we have any resize options? No. So you kind of have to drag it. Okay, and then it'll be the same thing. So you can see that. Let's try the screen share. Start broadcast. Screen share enabled. Overlay. So we added a new one, new picture. And then just going to move that into the other corner and then resize it. I think I'd like an option to fill screen, if that was possible, and then to reset. Or maybe you just delete it and then it's small. Anyway, yeah. So that is where we go. Bam. So I've got one picture with transparent PNG, other one transparent PNG. So that's when I'm using purely just the app. Nothing in the middle, no middle services like I am today. Q. Alright, Oh, hold on. Okay, that was fine. Stream buddy, well, yeah. Okay, that's okay. Alright, we'll leave the screen share on for now, just so you can see what's happening. Look at the numbers as well. So this is what we've got for our speeds, bonded. Now, for that part, I wasn't actually sure if we were going to have bonding. I mean, I thought, yes, we should have bonding, because you're streaming from this app through TVU, where they can do their bonding, and then back to my computer. And you use this, the standard SRT address for that. But yeah, we've got bonding things. Pretty cool. Anyway, let's flip the camera around. You can see what I'm seeing. And maybe we'll add a picture-in-picture. Cool. Very easy to do. I'll just check what's happening on the other phone. Yeah, okay. Let's go for a walk. So this should be somewhat short stream today. Lovely weather. Lovely weather. Excuse me. The geese, guys. Geese. What do you guys think so far? Oh, wait a minute. If I take a photo, those photos should pop up on stream because I've got the self-hosted OBS back home with streamer.bot open. So we're kind of combining the benefits of this app with what I have at home. So just sort of think about the possibilities. I can take a photo with my Samsung and that should do it. Just find a seat first. Okay, couple seats over here, sweet. Now, do you want shade? Yeah. Now, let's see, what side do we want? I think this side. Okay. Okay, photo. So this is trying to do a peace sign. And cheese. Smile, everyone, very important. It won't work if you don't smile. Phone is on the gimbal. You'll see shortly if this works. So, moment of truth. If this works and it's taken a while, I am signed in, driver's connected. So, oh, I know, maybe I need to. Oh, it says it's transferred. Oh, there we go. I heard the sound. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. So I've got the iPhone 11 streaming phone with the TVU Go live app. We've got the Hollyland Lark M2 receiver plugged into the iPhone for our audio. So if we were to check our mic, so mic, USB audio, it has chosen that over the built-in mic. Sound effects, yep, cool. Let's see. We've got the gimbal. What I'm using is the older DJI Osmo Mobile 6, which is, it's fine. They release a new gimbal, I think every other year or something. I even have the original Osmo Mobile way back in the day. And they're up to the 8P now, which can do a full 360, what they call it, infinite pan, or I forget the name of it. So I can do that, face tracking, you can charge your phone while it's on there. And probably the big one for me is battery life. I believe battery life now is up to 10 hours. And that was probably one of my critiques of this one here is I went to an all-day event, good old, what's it called, Armageddon Expo. And I was there for about 4 to 5 hours, ran out of battery. So it didn't last quite long enough for me to stream with that gimbal. So the newer ones, I think the 7P, they had the longer battery life. So I'd recommend, if you're looking at a gimbal, one of them. And probably the 8P, when it's available for you. Not sure about the US, but I think they're in stores now for New Zealand, other places. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Gimbal keeps things nice and stable, although we've got stabilization in the app. I don't know which type, because I was experimenting with the KickGo live app, or KickGo live app last week, and there's like no stabilization in that. That was pretty rough to watch. But what we get in this, even without the gimbal, is pretty good. I believe my iPhone has 3 levels of stabilization: standard, cinematic, and cinematic plus. But each level adds more delay, lag to your video. So you kind of have to toss up which one you can choose. I don't think we have options in here. So maybe when there's a nerd mode or advanced mode later on, might be able to choose stabilization. What we get out of it is fine. Add a gimbal, it's even better. I think what I see says 30, like up here, if you can see, it says 1080p 30, but I believe their service, where the video from the app goes to, it changes it to 60. And I was checking my OBS, it is actually at 60 FPS. M7. What is the M7, DJ Style? Also, how's it going? M7. Is that a gimbal, or is that a Mudi 7? Do you have a travel router like I do? Works amazing with the phone and action for probably a gimbal, I'm thinking. Yeah, I actually thought I'd set my self-hosted OBS to 30. I think I was going back and forth, 30, 60, 30, 60, and I got it stable on 60, and I forgot about it. It's just on 60. But I was looking at the numbers. After yesterday's live stream, I checked the encoding for rendering Rendering and what's the other encoding? Rendering, other encoding, and the network numbers. And there's like 90 job frames out of over 1 million for that whole stream plus, because I'd left the OBS on until I got home, checked the numbers then. So yeah, I just leave it on what it's at. Does the iPhone 11 overheat when sending 60 FPS? I think I can select 60 in here. Yeah, I've seen it as an option. I'd have to stop streaming to see if I can choose 60. But I personally don't do 60. I think you're just adding extra work to the phone. And what the phone's doing, it's having to encode everything that's on screen. There's a whole bunch of stuff it's doing. And unless you're doing highly active things like gameplay, that's where you want high frame rate. But IRL doesn't really need that, my personal opinion. But I would say if I was to try and go for 60, it probably would. I would burst into flames and that would be my IRL career over. No more IRL from your studio. Okay, anyway, kidding aside. You can do 24, 30 and 60 dual cam. Only does 30 because Apple limitation. There we go. Thank you, Sockman. Wealth of knowledge there. Yeah, I'd seen 60 in there. I'm not sure if it was this version or the Android one. But yeah, I'm fine with 30. There isn't enough stuff moving for you to go do 60. But I guess that's up to you, you know. Wait, we are connected to the home OBS, so maybe we should try stopping. You should see my graphic, my one in my OBS. And then when I start up again, I'll just start a new stream. Yeah. Actually, I wonder, because I've got disconnect protection enabled in the app. So we've got 2 levels. Well, actually, we don't really have any on my home computer. So my home, hey Masingo, my home computer disconnect protection, yeah, I turned it off. So basically, whenever the video, if it was to cut out, you'd just see the video underneath the media source in OBS. No, make sure. I think it's on. I think it's enabled. But yeah, my home one, which I've made in streamer.bot with code and stuff, that won't work anyway with this type of setup. So yeah, anything through port 40, I just turn off my streamer.bot one. But I think I'm wondering, I might stop streaming in here just for the lols, for the curiosity of it. The overall stream will be held together because it's going through my self-hosted OBS, and then change the frame rate in the app to 60. So for the app, it would be 2 separate streams, but for the overall stream, it would be, it'd still be one stream. In theory. I don't know. Not sure. Okay, let's give it a go. Now this is, if you can see that, this is what I'm looking at on my phone. So we've got Stream Buddy over here. Now I don't currently have a subscription. I was quite curious to see how I could make things work without a subscription in Stream Buddy. I can control my stream with a streamer.bot deck, which I've covered in videos before. So all these buttons, I can press one of those buttons to change scenes and do whatever. And then I've got the YouTube video playing here somewhere. So that's YouTube, because without a subscription in StreamBuddy you can't actually see chat from YouTube in here or hear YouTube messages. But I can see them with this overlay that you see on screen. So this one here, really important to be able to see messages. And then it's nice to be able to hear them with the TTS as well in this other app. But what I was going to do is I was going to open up the YouTube app and keep it on here to read YouTube messages, but I don't even need to do that because I can just see them with this overlay here. But I can hear YouTube, so I know YouTube is working, and then I can just minimize the video and then do this kind of thing. I could do that, or perhaps in StreamBuddy I have Kick video player over here. I can watch the stream on Kick inside of StreamBuddy. So in my videos, I think I've shown you how to put a Twitch player in StreamBuddy, but we've got a Kick player instead. And I've got an activity feed. This one I'm a little bit worried about because rumors Stream Elements are in a bit of trouble. They're in a bit of a pickle. They may be shutting down. They're looking for a new owner. This is all rumors, so I don't know for sure. But need to have a backup plan just in case that, you know, in the next month or so there's no more Stream Elements. But yeah, this app uses Stream Elements, I think, for alerts and overlays and a whole bunch of stuff. You might need something else to fall back on, just in case. But hopefully Stream Elements, they've been around for a while, been in this space forever. Hopefully they'll be okay, they'll sort something out. I know, right? Like, I use Stream Elements maybe 3 ways. I really like their overlay for emojis. I like the animations, they look real slick. And then I use I think their tip page or donations page. And there's something else. So, and one other thing which I forgot. Streamer.bot stuff, okay. Why would there be no Stream Elements? Well, that's what I just read online. So you can take that with a pinch of salt, whether, you know, how factual that is. But apparently they're in trouble financially, and they could be shutting down within 30 days even. So that made the round in the news. Nothing official from Stream Elements. So that's the only way to know for sure if they are actually in any trouble. If you get an email or if there's a big official announcement from Stream Elements, then that's when you can all panic. Oh no. But yeah, I think I was Googling Stream Elements or something. I forgot. Oh no, I was in someone's Discord. I think that was Midmax, where they mentioned it, and there was a news article. I hadn't heard of the website, so, you know, grain of salt. We'll turn off our screen share. So I think you got the gist of what I'm doing. So it's stop broadcast, it'll be a little bit easier on the battery. 45%, wow. Also, our picture-in-picture. Cool. cause chaos. Might be getting busy doing streamer.bot stuff. Nice. I like streamer.bot. So much you can do with it. Pretty powerful. A lot of all the animations and things that I do with my self-hosted stuff is using streamer.bot. Combination of services, but yeah, that's doing quite a lot. Let's see. Now, still want to try changing our stream out of the app to 60 frames. But before I do that, let's see. So I mentioned the gear, which, let's see. See our deck here. Gonna press latest, and then that should show the latest photo. Only one photo, but that should show the latest photo that I took. If that works. So using this as a workaround, if you don't have a subscription, where you can use these buttons. And so see that means please subscribe to our app. Great app, especially if you're on Android IRL Pro. So much you can do with this. So, but I want to sort of see what we can do without the subscription. And this app great if you stream to Twitch and Kick. I would say subscribe to these guys if you stream to YouTube. There aren't that many options, I think. They give you T-Test, chat app. Yeah, good app. Oh, by the way, finally made it to 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you everyone who subscribed to the YouTube channel. It's been sitting on 2.9 for a long time. And I was just like really close. It was like 2,997 for like a couple of days. And it's like, oh, so close. So I'm just going to call it. We made it to 3,000. Please don't unsubscribe. Please subscribe if you haven't already. You watch my videos, find them informative. But yeah, thank you everyone who has subscribed to the YouTube channel. Yeah, 3,000 subscribers. Very cool. All right. Oh yeah. So back over here to this app. Stream Buddy, great companion app with this one here, TVU Go Live, where you can see your activity, see what's happening on your platforms, people who have subscribed, gifted, alerts, all of that good stuff. You can see and hear your stream, whether it's the Kick player or the Twitch player. You can add one of those into here. Like I'm currently using the YouTube app, but you could have it all in one app if you want it. Then you've got a streamer.bot deck if you're doing something like what I'm doing, where you want to control your OBS at home through this app. Then this is one way you can do it. So each one of these is connected to an action that does a whole bunch of sub-actions to whatever you want to happen in your OBS, like your stream. Do you want it to start streaming? Do you want it to turn a filter on or off in OBS? Do you want it to do this other thing? Wait a couple of seconds before the next thing? So you can do that all at the touch of a button. What I like about the stream board and Stream Buddy is you can set these buttons so that you have to confirm your choice. So you could click the button, let's say by mistake, and it asks you, do you want to do this thing? Whereas this one here, you probably can do that. But the way that I've set these up right now, if I accidentally tap one of these buttons, then it'll just go it'll do that thing straight away. So there's ways you can get around that. You can turn the screen off, that'll work. Put it on a different tab, that'll work. Or maybe with some of the updates that streamer.bot have done, then there are things you can do with this now. So toggle buttons, all sorts. But yeah, you can read your chat if you need to go back. The one that I'm looking at on screen, they will disappear. But this one you can go back in your history. So let's say someone said something a little while ago. You want to go back to their message, you can do that in here. And you can message people to Twitch or your Kick. And I have my Bluetooth headset, this one here, connected to this phone. So it depends on what I'm using, which headset I've connected to what. Sometimes it'll be the iPhone, sometimes it'll be the Android. And for today, we've got the Bluetooth earbuds. These I'm not really a fan of because they can fall out, roll down the road or something, which has happened. So I have to be a little more careful with these. You know, just looking down, they'll pop out. But yeah, at the moment they're connected to this phone, and we have no headset connected to the iPhone, just the microphone, which is the Hollyland Lark M2 receiver, and then we've got the transmitter here. Cool? Alright. So that explains this. Pop that away. Which I have, well, should have attached to my little mini lanyard. Like this. Connected to the crossbody bag. And then that can just go into my side pocket of my hoodie. And then in here, got the Mudi 7 and got the anchor battery bank. Can you see the cables, and then they're just side by side like so. That gives us our 5G Wi-Fi 7, and then anchor battery bank, 250 watts. So heaps of power to keep everything charged. iPhone, gimbal, Samsung, you name it. Heaps of power. So it's been a great buy this year. So I don't even need to think about it. And I'll know that each one of these cables, they will charge whatever I plug into them. Fast charging. Whoopsie. Peak design peak. Wow, this here is a Temu buy actually. My sling bag, the one that I was using before this, that was Peak Design. Great material, well made, everything. And you know, you pay for it too. So I've been looking for smaller bags. I don't know if they've got. They should have something like this. But yeah, this is Temu. Temu bag, and in fact, I've got another Temu bag coming in the mail, which I should receive this week, and it was $2 discounted. There's like a Temu refund. One previous purchase headset. I'm like trying to keep finding headsets, and one of them they sent out, it worked in one ear but didn't in the other. So you know, I messaged them. They said, please insert a photo in here. So I was going, but it's about audio. What's a photo gonna do? You know, one of the buds aren't working. So sure, I took a photo. I said, there you go. I'm sure they're probably going, I see your point. But yeah, I think it's just cheaper for them to just refund you, depending on the item, of course. But yeah, rather than to give you credit. I mean, so that credit went towards this new bag, So one critique I have about this, for IRL, this bag, is that these zippers, they close in the wrong direction. I've mentioned this a couple of times, but for anyone who doesn't know why. But yeah, I need the power cables to come out this side, which is closest to all my stuff. But instead, they kind of have to go back that way and this way. So you're losing this length of cable, and it's coming back that way. I don't know if I'm making sense here, but yeah. The cables come out this end, and then back out this way, and then out. So you lose that whole length of the bag. So one thing I considered was to see if a seamstress could reverse the zipper so that it closes this way instead. Or if they could add little cable holes here so the cables can come out this side. And then I just looked on TVU and just found a cheaper bag. With the credit $2. So we'll see where that comes in. Fingers crossed. But this the material, and this is well made. I like the bag. It's a good bag. Oh shucks. My zip's open. With the batteries in it. Oh no, everything's in there. Must have forgotten to close it. Oh yeah, see this zip. See how that closes this way? That's where I want these other zips to close. That way. So that would be perfect. Or these other zips, don't know. Anyway, problem with TVU is the links that they give you, they don't last very long. So if a product goes out, if they sell out, that's it. Unlike a link on Amazon, where that link usually there for a long time. So if anyone says, hey, look, I like that bag, where do I get that bag? I go, sorry, I can't help you. So for that, I'm just going to highlight the design. So I'm sure you'll find something like what I hope will be a good bag. And then look out for something equivalent where the zips, they open and close on this side. So the new one should be a dual zipper. So 2 zips, that way the direction doesn't matter. And then the one on the outside closes that way. We'll find out. There's sometimes on good old TVU, it might show a zip direction going one way, but when you get it, it's actually the wrong way. It can happen. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do a test, a time for when our, I want to check our latency. It's a little different because with the TVU Go Live or TVU ecosystem, they have their own protocol of sorts, and they can have real super low latency, but we're actually going through my home computer, from my home computer to platforms to my phone, so there's added latency. But I'm curious, because I've done a timer check to see what our latency is at the moment. So over here, I am going to press start, and then I'll stop it. Okay, and start. Ooh, 17 seconds. It doesn't seem that long from what I can hear in my ear. It's interesting. So 17.04 it says. Now with the others, depending on where I've been, in a good connection area, it's been, I think, similar. I'm just trying to remember. It wasn't that long ago, 2 days ago, I think. The worst, I believe, on Mount Eden, it got up to 40 seconds of latency. So, ooh, wow, that's well. Okay, reset, do another one. Okay, and start. Seven, 9, 10, 17. Okay, we'll go with that. Now, I think one thing is that I'm using the existing numbers in the media source that I would for just standard SRT. And one of those, what's that, timeout value? I forget what the actual number is. But that one was set at, I think, 2 seconds. So there's 2 seconds latency there. I think it's just an SRT thing. So you need about 2 seconds of latency. So there'd be that, and then plus OBS to platform to preview. I should do this when I'm using purely the Go app. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. Just my curiosity. Okay, so we're going to take a short break. As I stop streaming in this app, I think what we'll see in here for the stream is my little looping graphic in my OBS back home, because I have a similar looking graphic as the backup clip for the Go app. Yeah. Guess we'll find out. Okay. See you guys in a little bit. Go will be about 6 seconds. Okay, thank you. Okay. All right. We're back. Let's see. I think that was the animation I have under the media source that you saw. I actually can't tell. I can't tell which one you guys would see. Because they look exactly the same. But I assume because we had the top and bottom bit, actually I don't know. What do you reckon? And we are 60 frames per second now. Just depends if my phone can handle it. I'll show you. We should have had this plugged in the whole time. Actually, I think I need to switch our ends around. 6PF live. Maybe which one? This one. This is going to be better for the setup that I use this cable rather than the other end. So this end instead of this end to plug into the receiver. Okay, so plugging in. Ah, no. Gotta tidy up the cables. Run cables. OCD me cannot have messy cables. Or is it something else? Is it OCD or another thing? Anyway. Okay, tidying. Why is my Stream Buddy chat way behind? So this one up here is fine. Oh, that's why. YouTube messages. It's not getting those. That's right. Okay, so you can see, close it. So our cable's back this way rather than that way. Yeah, so we're on 1080p, 60 frames, as you can see here. iPhone hasn't exploded yet. It's been okay. We've got 30% battery. We are charging. The cable I'm using, it can do up to, I think, 45 watts of fast charging, but this iPhone can only do about 18 watts max. So I'd need a newer phone that supports fast charging. Let's see. Got to do the video cable wrap over under. Video cable wrap over under. I don't know. I don't know that one. Yeah. Oh, you mean when you're coiling them up? Oh, yeah. There is this technique which prevents them from warping. There's this correct way of doing it, which I keep forgetting how to do it that way. So I keep just defaulting to just doing it like this. Like there's this one where you're supposed to go up and then like you do like a thing like this. I got it, but then I forgot it again. So yeah, you end up with stuff like this where they have little kinks. Alright, I think we're okay. I think we're right on the 60 frames. Alright, how about that, eh? Good old Go app and iPhone 11. Bit of a beast, this one. Maybe I just got lucky, but yeah, this one's being holding out. Holding in there. Something I'd like to do is to walk around with this. Yeah, walk around with this setup similar to what I did with the Go Live app, because the stabilization in that was so bad. that Go Live app with no stabilization, even on a gimbal, is so bad. But I don't think I have the same mini tripod that I did with one of those test streams. But I could at least replicate the gimbal part. But I know the gimbal with this app is real smooth. Yeah, this is real smooth. You know, kind of took stabilization on iPhones for granted because every app that I've used has always been really solid on stabilization. It wasn't until I went to my Android, the Samsung S20 Ultra, which has no stabilization on the selfie camera, not even digital. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Why is it so shaky on the selfie cam for the S23 Ultra? I think they fixed it in the new ones. And then I go back to the iPhone and it'd be like butter. But then, yeah, using the Kick Go Live, they got very similar names, but the Kick Go Live app, that one, no stabilization, or rough going. But I think just from that short walk to here, you could see how smooth it was. Yeah, so good. Okay, do we need our screen share up? Maybe, we'll leave it up for a bit. Now, just wondering if this is long enough to pop that around behind me. It's a bit short. I'm gonna have to have this here in the middle, or let's try it that way. That fixes it, but I'm not used to having my bags on this side, even though I'm left-handed. Okay, change things around. Whoops, gimbal didn't like that. So yeah, I can upgrade to the newer gimbal at some point. I can have the gimbal power the phone rather than what I'm doing now. No, that's not going to work. Because that's where my... Okay. Yeah, let's go that way. No. So, phone under there. And I have to hold the gimbal with my left hand. See? So I've got that coming out this way, cable to the iPhone, gimbal closest to this side. Feels a little weird, but okay, maybe it's back here. Oh, shit, no. I need the Samsung in my right pocket. So right have like a lanyard thing. I can't reach my Samsung. Can't reach the Samsung in my left pocket. Okay, take a photo. Ready, and so keep. Dual with auto switch back to 30 FPS, but when you go back to single, it'll... okay, let's try it. So if we go dual, maybe split mode. Dual cam supports 30 FPS, 60 FPS will resume when turning to single camera. Huh. Alright. Alright. So, whoop. I like my safety net on my little lanyard thing. I will try it this way. We will not be dropping the Samsung. No dropping Samsung, not happening. Battery on this, 89%. No SIM card in the Samsung, only SIM card in the iPhone and in the Mudi. And our speeds, they're being okay, pretty consistent with those numbers. You know, there's one thing I was trying. Let's see, so overlays. I had an idea for when I'm using just the Go app. So let's turn off dual mode for a bit. Now this overlay, I've set it so only I can see it, right? Which is perfect. That size is readable for me. And I get quite a few lines of chat here. I can look back somewhat, several lines. Now what I think could work to have one chat for the streamer set to preview only, and then a horizontal one down the bottom for the stream. But I found that the minimum height is locked. So if I enable this one, I'll show you. So any chat messages, other messages are going to pop up in this one below the one that I'll use to read. So I'll type message. So, hello. Oh, wait. That isn't right. It's like in the middle. Bam. Yeah, ideally, if I could get it to display right across the bottom, so both me and the stream could see it, like my other one. And then they could be tiny, and then this one can be bigger for me, so they don't sort of overlap each other. But it looks like that the height won't go any smaller than that. But then, looks like there's formatting issues. Like the way that it was popping up there. Let's try hello. Yeah. So I think in an earlier test, I wasn't doing that. I wonder, maybe in a future version of this, if you could control the CSS layout like you can in OBS. So what you see in my OBS, you put in the browser source URL, so that's one part of it, but then you can modify the CSS. So the one that you see in the bottom, the very, very bottom, that one I do have some custom CSS, because without that custom CSS, the font's a lot bigger, the gaps between the chat messages are larger, so it does all this sort of stuff. So it'd be nice if we could add custom CSS into these at some point. At the moment, it's okay, but that'd be really, really cool. Maybe in a nerd mode, if we get that in the near future. Because then you could have a little more control over how these are displayed. But sometimes that'll be great, that'll be perfect. And then, yeah. So we'll turn that one off, don't need that one. Overlays, back off. And then we're okay with just this one here. To be able to read all the messages. So, looking good. Do we need a screen share anymore? But I mean, for the most part, this is pretty stable. The app bonding is good. For me, it's just me being like a perfectionist. Oh, okay. But actually, might leave it on so you can see the numbers. I mean, this area is pretty good for internet. It's one of the stronger internet areas. Yeah, that's how we're listening to chat messages. You can expand it to YouTube as well, but at the moment, Kick and Twitch, those are being displayed here, and then I've got the one on screen for me to see YouTube messages as well. Just going to enable the Kick player and Stream Buddy. So there's the Stream Buddy Kick player. I don't know if there's a way to display YouTube in Stream Buddy. So I think the URL changes every time. There isn't like one. Maybe? Yeah, not sure. Okay, let's see. Photo, gear, photo. Oh no, another one. Oh boy. Keep. Okay. Keep that one. Keep. Let's have a look. And keep. Ooh. Nice clean setup, bro. Thank you. I think this is a big part of it. I would say that's a bit hard because I've got a cold breeze on my back, but I'd say out of 5, this is about a 1 out of 5. It's on the warmer side with the screen. It's the Mudi. That's right. Put it on this way. Wait, why are my Kick messages not coming through? Do I need to reconnect Kick on in StreamBuddy? Connections. Yeah, it's not getting some. Why is that? It's missing messages in here. Well, it's a good thing I got this one. Yeah. Okay, let's check out connections. Connections, main channel. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, now it says connected. Lost connection to Kick. Where? Thank you. Can you type something on Kick, please? Oh, maybe, no, actually, I don't have any messages from Kickland. Okay, that's fine. I saw you in there, DJ Star. I was going, wait, don't you usually message on and Kick? Yeah, we do have some earlier. Okay, all good. My little icon's a bit small for my new glasses. Green means Kick. Red means YouTube. Okay. Bit of a walk. Whoa. Make sure I got everything. How's our stream? Gonna leave the screen share on. Gonna turn up the volume and on the other phone. Pop that in the pocket. Okay. Think we're good? Alright. Let's thank you for the follow, appreciate it. American. Dual cam supports 30 FPS, 60 FPS, well something. Testing, thank you. Thank you. I thought that StreamBuddy had disconnected from Kick, but it was just because you guys were quiet, so that's fine, that's totally fine. Whew. Oh man, that breeze. Whew. It's a bit chilly. Colder months for us. Might have to start wearing the big jacket, the puffer. Let's go. There we go. That's the one. Okay. Photo with the phone. Let's reopen StreamBuddy. Make sure everything's okay over there. Alright. Whew. So double tap, that's nice, I like that. Double tap to flip cameras. Such a cool feature. You guys got sweet, thank you. Appreciate it. We're looking alright. How's our picture quality been? Have you noticed any grey screen? I don't think I've ever seen grey screen with the Go app. I don't know what sort of glitching, if any, you get with it. Because with SRT, H.265, I think it's mainly the codec. H.265, H.264, a lot of grey. We are in some pretty good areas. Kind of trying to recall, haven't we done a connection test? I think we've done a Carpark Test, haven't we? Must have. Ooh. Puff a jacket next time. Can't do the hoodie anymore. Oh, we have, yeah. And? Gonna have to rewatch that VOD. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think some of the early tests. Yeah, we've been through 2 car parks. No, yeah, actually. We've been through downtown car park. We've been through, what's that other one? The one on the hill. That one. Been through the one I always go to. Yeah, but I think they've made improvements since then. There have been some tweaks. Carpark Test. Should we try our luck? Do the one by not far from here? I think we should, eh? Try it again. Carpark Test. Carpark Test. Carpark Test. What, did I miss a message? Well, I'm seeing messages on all 3 and on here. I'm seeing messages here. Are we missing a message? Oh, okay. Oh, what's this option? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. You can do like a split screen thing on your Samsung. I actually hadn't noticed that before. So I've got a split screen of the YouTube app and Stream Buddy at the top. You see that? Don't know if I like it. But yeah. messages. Need to sort this by all messages. Okay. Okay, cool. My YouTube live was a bit behind, so you can just push it forward, tap the live button, and now it's up to date. Okay, cool. Alright, let's continue. Get some sunlight. Ah, nice. So one thing I really like about this app, it's really easy to get picture-in-picture working. Just a couple of taps. Oh, as you can see, bam, dual, split mode, off, on, picture-in-picture, double tap, back, dual, split, double tap. Easy. How's our battery doing? So we're on 45% battery. Nice. Well, one of their goals for this app was to make IRL easier, and that's easy. Just trying to think of other implementations. So IRL Pro in the public version, no picture-in-picture. And for you to enable picture-in-picture mode, you have to stop streaming, go into the settings, enable picture-in-picture mode if you're on the beta program, and then come back, start streaming, and then if you want to turn it off, you have to stop streaming, go back. So, bit of a mess. I don't know if they improved it. I had to leave the beta program for IRL Pro because, well, the app stopped working. Yeah, there are no major updates for IRL Pro over a year, so I don't know what's happening with it. I mean, it's a good option, I suppose. But this here, the way that picture-in-picture mode, dual mode works, easy. Don't need to stop streaming either. There we go. Whew. Yeah, it's really hard to get two cameras in sync unless you're using your phone's cameras. If you've got external cameras, syncing them up can be a bit of a mess. Doing something like this, yeah, it's fun. Yeah, you can see me, you can see where I'm going, what I'm doing. Oh, wait. So with this setup, what happens? What happens when we disconnect? Because disconnect protection is enabled in app. No disconnect protection on the self-hosted stuff. Nothing there. Well, the stream's going to hold. It's not going to end because the stream to platforms is through self-hosted OBS. And I think spinny logo thing. You see that? I think. What do I reckon? Ooh. I think if I stay in the shade too long, I'm going to turn into a cliffsicle. Okay, I have an idea. Should be okay. With this setup, we'd probably be okay going to Commercial Bay. They seem pretty chill about people with gimbals, phones and things. Checking the YouTubes. DJ stop. Cool, thank you. What do you think about the audio? About the Hollyland Lark 2. I've heard some folks they prefer this versus the DJI, like the Mic Mini, which has been my go-to. I think this one can sound a little more on the high end versus I think the Mic 2 and the Mic Mini, to me they sound fuller in the low end. Any thoughts? Perhaps. I haven't gone that way, we'll go this way. It's too bad I couldn't get this working yesterday. I tried. I was doing some tests at home, pulling hair out, going, why isn't this working? It's because of those things that I mentioned earlier. Needed to update all my like my VPNs and firewalls, restart the computer, went through 1 billion restarts. Audio is good, cool. Thank you. Can I go through this way? Just wondering, what music thing? Okay, how good is the mic? It's going to pick up the words. Okay. I think my phone looks a bit smudged. Need to clean the lens. Whoop. Yeah, both the Hollyland and I can't see that. DJI, Hollyland with your phone, protection for cool. Both are great. Hiya. Yeah, I've kept both, so I mean, I like the receiver of the Hollyland, how it's very minimal, small. I thought the Mic Mini 2 would have a similar sized receiver. I thought they might do something like that. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. Yeah, I just want to stay here for a little while. Feel like the sun's been on these windows or something. Yeah, nice and warm. Gonna defrost a bit. Okay. Alright, let's find out. So this is a question for the Mudi 7, the iPhone connectivity, TVU, the Go app. How are we going to do with the current setup versus the last time we went through here? Could hear a sermon or something going on. What is that? Okay. How we doing? Oh, network unstable, adjusting quality. Okay. Reconnect. Go back 5. Who's top closed? Well, guess we can't stay here very long. See, the rooftop is closed. So I'll just be here for a little bit. How are we doing? We're doing okay on the connection? Welcome back. What happened? I'll watch the VOD back later. I'm just curious. I mean, I don't know if you can see, but the elevator shaft surrounded by concrete. Usually that means no internet. Nada. Concrete and metal. Yeah, speeds look fine. I should record. I didn't do any recording there. So I'll pop this away and we'll go back down. Let's see, what floor? Oh, so nice there. Level 1A. Commercial 1A. Alright. I have to stop screen sharing. Okay, we are recording. Screen recording. So what I think. Due to, oh no, I've run out of storage. Oh, that's right. I've run out of storage on my iPhone. Yeah, so there goes that idea. Oh, where are we? I know where we are. Tried to do a screen recording, but I ran out of storage. The latest update kind of killed any spare storage I had. So I got about like 3 seconds worth.
I just got it off.
Now, did I miss any messages? Let me know. Because when we were disconnected, I would have had no internet to receive messages. Wait a minute. When was that? Oh, that was ages ago. Okay, that's all right. I need a reliable activity feed for all platforms. Don't think I've got one yet. Let's see. Driven to serve. Hi, how's it going? What do you use to keep a stable connection? Good question. Very good question. It's kind of a combination of things. So one part of it is your internet speeds. What are your internet speeds like wherever you are? And how much internet do you need in order to stream in that area? So let's say based on my settings, I want to stream with upload speeds of 6 megabits per second. So wherever I am, ideally I'd have speeds of that and more. One way you can do that is by optimizing your video and how it's being sent over the internet. The app that I'm using today, it does that all for you, so you don't even need to think about it. It's all in the background, you just go live. But if we go by what we're looking here, we would want speeds of that. So as long as we're getting above that, we'll be okay. You can get that by bonding your connection. So we've got two connections here. One which is cellular, the iPhone 11, and one which is Wi-Fi from the Mudi 7, which is a 5G travel router. So we've got two connections. That's going to help. Another thing would be pick your areas. If you know where you're going, let's say an area where you regularly visit, go to the places where you know you've got a good connection and avoid the ones where it's bad. So going into a car park like I did, I know it's bad in there, but out of curiosity, just to see how this app performs, the bonding, everything that we've got available to us, we could see how well it handled that situation, which I'd say was good, at least from my perspective. I was being notified when we were disconnected, when we were reconnected, so it's all really helpful as a streamer. Yeah. Okay, how do I exit out of the split mode? So I'm just going to close that, reopen. Okay, so I've closed out of the YouTube app and I'm using StreamBuddy purely to monitor my stream and read the chat. Well, I'm using this chat up here for YouTube. So I need to keep an eye on that chat for YouTube messages, and this is going to give me TTS for Twitch and Kick. Hopefully that answered your question, yeah. Okay, pop that in the pocket. And go downstairs. Should be able to go this way. Yeah, going downstairs, so. Ooh, Bali. Makes sense. Hey, you're welcome. Yeah, I'd look at things like codec, protocol, bonding. Maybe a stream setting. Stream settings is 1080p, 720p, 60 frames, like what we're doing right now. I think this app is done well. Whose doggo is this? Doggo. Doggo. Ah. Quite busy for a Sunday. Folks are out. Dinner and drinks. Most good weather. Water looks real nice today. Keep this photo. Sure. Oh, I can hear the music. They're going to get me into trouble. YouTube gods can hear everything. Every melody.
See, I gave you faith, turned it down, and I hold it.
Oops. Just hiding from the music for a little bit. Yeah, I won't go that way. I was going to go that way. Not going that way. See. Oh, you know, another test I'm doing today is with the self-hosted setup. There was some breakage the other day. I think I've corrected what was broken. 100 points to Gryffindor if you know what was wrong, if you noticed. Most of you probably didn't, but yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, I thought so. The bridge is up. I don't really feel like going out that way. I think we're okay. Which mode do you guys prefer? What do you think, this one or picture-in-picture? This is not a mode that I've seen in many apps, split. We should be able to move it left and right like we can. This is more traditional, what most folks would use. Alright. Bridge. Oh, bridge isn't up. I thought it was, but it's one of those silos. It looked like the bridge. What's this? Encore exhibition. Oh no. Dance band at the Easter show? Huh. To up at Bossy. August. April to August. It's an exhibition. Central Library. Okay, free entry. Well. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Chat, flip, jewel, 16 by 9. Wait, don't think they can change. Yeah, not available during streaming. Yeah, that makes sense. Beauty mode, overlay, mic. Let's turn off our screen share. Don't need it. Wait, stop. Go. Let's have a look over here. Stream buddy. Let me try cleaning the lens. Oy. Different. All the same. Hey. One, two, three. Three. Oh, right. I didn't think this one can do a flip, a spinnerini. I think that came with later models. Yeah, and for example, I got the Home iSteady V3. When you triple tap the trigger button, that'll flip the whole thing around. So I'll go which, so you can use the cameras on the back of your phone. You won't be able to see the screen, but yeah, it doesn't appear this gimbal can do that. But then they came with the newer ones, the 7, 7P, 8, 8P. They can do that, a full spinnerini. In fact, the DJI gimbals, they seem to have taken some inspiration from Hohem. I think they all do that, eh? All sort of borrow from each other. Hey, I like what these guys are doing. Let's do a bit of that. I think we're good. Might wrap it up there. Just supposed to be a short stream today. Will my check command work? Uptime. Oops, need to spell it properly. Uptime. So almost 2 hours ago. Not bad. I would like to do a really, really long stream, although I would need some kind of all-day event for that. I want to test the battery life of the Mudi 7. I think so far the longest has been 5 hours. And it depends on the connection, I think, how much battery life I can get. So if I'm in a really rough area where I think it's switching between 4G, 5G, back and forth, China fine, cell towers, that kind of thing, then the battery life goes down faster, which makes sense because the last several streams I've done with the Mudi 7, the battery life has either been great, like after 2 hour stream, 97, 93%, to okay, around 50% after 2-3 hours. I was like, wow, that's just so different. Big extremes. Yeah, so that's part of our test today. How's the Mudi 7 doing? Actually, have a look, eh? While we're talking about it. I don't think this light's doing me any favours. Grab a seat over here. That way? Nope. This way, maybe. Yeah, look how flat it looks back there. It's too bright. It's just white, white, white. I reckon that the back camera would probably do better. So I'll try. I can't see my composition at all. It's a bit better. Yeah, it's a bit better. Wi-Fi and cellular active. Okay, that's good. We just won't worry about it. How's the battery now? We're at 50%. I'm going to unplug the charging cable. Yeah. Whoops, earbud fell out. Great. Yep, that worked. Okay, thank you. Let's try something. I heard something. Oh, wait. How was my timing on that? Am I looking at it? Kind of. Kind of looking. Oh, yeah. I'm Aussie. How are you? How's things in Aussie land? Weather good over there? Cold here. Cold as. Don't come this way. Think you were at some point. Maybe not in, May? Earlier than May. Okay, January to March, April. Warmish for down underland. A little bit of rain, oh man. Oh, hopefully it goes past Australia, and then somewhere else. Out to sea. There we go. It's unusual, eh? I always think of Aussie being hot. 30s, 40s. Not this rain business. What's that about? Suppose it's good to have a little bit of rain. Oh yeah, I'm also blaming you for fish and chips that I had yesterday. I think it was you or Crab Cow, one of you guys mentioning fish and chips the other day. And it's been on the brain ever since. It's like, ooh, ooh. So I'm good. I'm good for a few months. Not to have any more. I'll be okay. I think the place that I've been to where I've had the best fish and chips was probably Pine Harbour. If you guys recall that trip, those fish and chips are good. They were really good. Out in the boobs, middle of nowhere. I think they're usually the best. Devonport's a tourist town, so prices are a bit higher. Not too bad. Better than the city. It did me good though. I'm alright for a while. Probably should have gotten the hoki too. I think hoki is just a better fish than teriki. I always thought teriki was the cheap fish and then hoki was the nice one, but it seems that, I don't know, maybe trends or whatever, that flipped and hoki is now the cheap one. Don't know why. They're both white fish. So my US friends will probably be familiar with, I think tilapia is close, although I think tilapia is nowhere near as good. Tilapia was kind of okay to me. I think our fish, John Dory, teriki, Dory, teriki, snapper. Yeah. Vitalis, hello. Is TVU Go the new app? A new app. It has been out for about a month, I think. It hasn't been out for very long. And you can stream from the Go app to your OBS. That's how I'm doing things today. You have lots of options actually. Lots and lots of where you could stream to. I suppose it depends on whatever tier plan you're on, because they've got a couple. Their full, I don't know what you call it, their mix, their top tiered plan gives you a bunch, like Twitch, Kick, YouTube Direct from the app. I'm currently testing it because this is maybe the one thing I hadn't done, going from the Go app to OBS. So it does. It works on SRT, but you do get bonding. Let's do a screen share. So up here, you'll be able to see some numbers. We've got cellular and Wi-Fi. Oh, he's get the barramundi. The barramundi.
Oh yeah, you can actually go into the ocean and get in with a humpback.
Yeah, I do when I'm over that way. Barramundi, a huge fish. I've seen them. They're big fish. Yeah, so if you're already using this app, because there's so many different options out there. But let's say you've got this app and they're, what's their plan? I've forgotten the name of it. Let me have a look. I'll open the app on the other phone. I think I can do that without breaking anything. Okay, I can't see those details. Run a moment. Get to catch one. Ah, yeah. Okay, so they have a starter plan and an unlimited plan. Unlimited plan gives you everything, and then the starter plan, start options. So, I mean, guessing depends on your situation if this is what. What was I going to say? So I guess it depends on your situation which option you go for. They have the starter plan, they've got the unlimited plan, which has heaps of stuff in it. And you can sort of compare the options. Now, if you already have this plan, especially the unlimited one, then there's no need for BattleBox Cloud, because what you get with this is bonding, the protocol, the codec, everything, and you don't even need to think about it. But on your home computer side, you would need a URL like port forwarding set up so that you can send your stream from this to your self-hosted OBS. I'd like for them to provide a URL that you can put into your OBS. I think that would be better if they could do that, and maybe they will in a future update. So this is what you can do right now. If you got port forwarding there, so let's say with other apps you can stream from them direct, and I've got videos on that on my YouTube channel. So you go SRT from mobile app to OBS, except what this is doing is you're going through their servers, so that connection is providing this up here, the bonding. You know, they've got the bonding here, and the internet doesn't support port forwarding. Yeah, so that's where I'm hoping that that's something that they could add. I mean, I don't know how their stuff works in the cloud, but it's storing disconnect protection, it's storing bonding and everything there, and then you put an SRT address in your OBS. But at the moment, it is like a through port forwarding. Yeah, so maybe at the moment, something to maybe consider down the line. Yeah, I haven't used port forwarding in so long. I was trying to set it up for today's test, and oh man, it's such a pain. Port forwarding is such a nightmare, you know. Yeah, you got to make sure that your firewall's okay with the video, your home internet provider, they're okay with port forwarding, CGNets, VPNs. There's all this like stuff that can get in the way of streaming if if you're doing it through port forwarding. Yeah, that's how it's working today. Whereas I can do all sorts of types of streams. So whether it's through services like BattleBox Cloud or IRL hosting, that's another one that I've tried. And today we're on port forwarding from this app to the home setup. Too many things to be the right connection. Exactly right. Exactly. That's what I like about like services like BattleBox Cloud, where they just give you a URL, and then you just put that into your media source in OBS. So I can see these guys TVU being able to do the same thing because they've got full control over the whole pipeline. Well, they've got the app, they've got something in the cloud, however that works. So I'm sure that they could produce a URL, they could go into your media source and OBS. It'd be nice if there was like an easy way to copy that and then paste it into your OBS. Yeah. Can't do local network stream for some. What? If you can't do a local stream, that's weird. That should be possible because everything internal is usually okay. It's only when you're trying to access your computer outside of your local network where it says, nah, denied. How do I control my home OBS? Well, there's a bunch of ways, but today I'm using streamer.bot. So I've got a streamer.bot deck inside of StreamBuddy that I can use to control OBS. So at the moment, my StreamBuddy isn't, what do you call it? I'm not on a plan at the moment for StreamBuddy. I think it's a good way of testing what you can't do with StreamBuddy if you're not on a plan. So whereas usually when you're on a premium subscription with StreamBuddy, it gives you a whole bunch of extra stuff like the, what do you call it, Streamboard. So you could send chat messages through the Streamboard. Now alternatively, you could use a tab with streamer.bot deck, and that way you can control your stream that way. So for example, I'll put this down for a bit. So I could, let's see, latest. So that's one way. It's not the only way. That's why I try not to say things like, this is the only way to do this thing. There's so many different ways of doing a thing. Now, what was that? Can I tell you a bit? Oh, low power mode. Uh-oh. That was fast. Plugging a cable in to the iPhone. So that's one problem with the streamer.bot deck. So it's very easy to tap a button by mistake, or the way that I've got it configured, and I accidentally pressed the Cam 2 button up here. So I'll just put it on a different tab so that I won't accidentally press any buttons. Does what? Heat up my phone? My phone's okay. It's kind of cold too, so that helps. I've got natural cooling for my phone from down under temperatures. So Google Remote Desktop, where I can control my whole OBS, not just... Yeah, you can do that. Like, I can control my OBS through something similar. But I prefer not to have to try and navigate around a computer, if that's the way your one works. I hate doing that. So if I can avoid that, no, I will. But that's kind of my last resort if stuff breaks. So let's say my streamer.bot or my OBS, they're broken, they've keeled over and decided not to work anymore. And so I can remotely log in and then fix it. I've got a script on my desktop where I can just restart whatever. So you just do a double tap, bam, reopens the apps, go live. But that's like last resort kind of thing. Whereas with this, it's just a tap of a button, you know, tap. One button, that's it. Nice big button too. So let's say the first, that one there. That's it, you know. Alright, I got a snap button. Yeah. Easy. Okay. Yeah, find it better than OBS Blade Streamer, buddy. Yeah, OBS Blade's okay. I think that it's almost like too much stuff. Like it shows it all in the list. And when I look through it, like, don't know about that. Everything that you see is a combination of OBS and StreamerBot. So all those animations, filters, yeah, it's all both of those two things. And then StreamBuddy, oh yeah, there. So we're using StreamBuddy today. It's because I needed a way to control the stream, and yeah, this is fine. And also it gives us TTS reading chat for Twitch and Kick. If you're subscribed to this app, then you'd also have YouTube. But I'm able to read YouTube on screen, so that's kind of my workaround without subscribing. But I reckon if you're using this app a lot, then it'd be worth subscribing to it. Because it's what, $10 or something a month. So I found that this app is great if you use a Bella box, if you have an encoder like Orange Pi 5 Plus, that kind of thing. This is great to combo with that kind of gear. Also, this app, the TVU Go Live app, it's a great combo with this one. What else? Yeah, mainly I think for what I've used so far, those two things. Play, StreamBuddy, okay, read that one. So my phone doesn't really overheat, it gets to yellow. I know some workarounds of how to avoid red. So if I see a red flame icon, there's a couple of things that can help with that. Firstly, turn off the screen. So if you can stream without your screen on, that can help, because the screen is probably one of those things that contributes to overheating the most. Now there are ways to stream without your screen on, mainly if you've got an external camera, like an Action 4. So that's one way. Charging your phone can also contribute to overheating. So those are the two big ones. Maybe take off your case, that can help. You might need a cooling fan that attaches to the back of your phone. And also, the more things you're doing with your stream, the more that it can contribute to overheating too. So what I'm doing right now is 60 frames. 60 frames, screen sharing, picture-in-picture mode. The more things you start adding, the more it's going to contribute. So try to avoid as much stuff as possible if you are finding your phone overheats. Yeah, StreamerBot. Oh, only 2 days ago. Yeah. Have a look. I've got some videos on my YouTube about StreamerBot and how I use it. Mainly chat commands. chat commands work everywhere. Whereas this streamer.bot deck was kind of broken for several months. It looks like they ironed it out. It's working good now. But yeah, I needed to find an alternative to this when they were sort of upgrading from the old system to the new one that we're on now. And what I found really reliable, works no matter what, is chat commands, which you can do with streamer.bot. So you can do buttons, a streamer.bot deck thing like this, or you can use chat commands with streamer.bot. So I just used chat commands for a long time. Only if streamer.bot can have URL for sound alerts. I think I read somewhere that when you tap one of these buttons that it could sound an alert for you. But I don't know how to do it. So I heard there was a way to be able to get real-time alerts somehow with streamer.bot. No, it's just a browser URL, much like any overlay. So this is just a URL from streamer.bot. So all you need is the desktop app streamer.bot, which you download to your computer. That runs when you're streaming. And then this you can just do all online. They give you a URL that you can put into like StreamBuddy or whatever. Yeah, so at the moment this is StreamBuddy without a plan. So the free version of it, it gives us Kick Chat that you can read in here. You can hear Kick Chat through TTS. You've got a way to control your OBS through buttons like this. Now if you subscribe to them, I'm not affiliated with StreamBuddy, but if you subscribe to them, then you could unlock this stream board. And these are basically the same kind of thing as this. But when you tap on these buttons, you could set them up so that you confirm that that's what you're wanting to do, which is something I don't have here. So it'd be easy for me to accidentally press one of these buttons, whereas you can have like a confirmation thing on this one. What's that deck app on your Samsung phone? Yeah, so this is StreamBuddy. It's an Android app. So I call them a chat TTS support app. So a way to be able to read chat messages and also hear them with TTS. And this can be turned off. So I can turn the screen off and still hear chat messages that are coming through TTS. Oh, ow, ow, oh, my leg is dead. Ow, ow. So I'll just put my earbuds away and let's see if we can hear the TTS. My leg is dead. Oh yeah, I've got the audio playing.
The Darlington said Streamboard is available for only premium users.
Correct, yeah.
Amosio says long press.
So that's the TTS. That's what I can hear through my earbud. I can hear your messages. Hello. Hello. Don't be shy. So any messages from Twitch or Kick, and if you've subscribed, then you could also get YouTube messages as well if you...
Darlington says Streamboard is available for only premium users.
Yeah. That's this one at the bottom. So that one there, premium users. But this one here this is just a URL that you put into StreamBuddy. So there, you can add whatever URLs you want up here. Like for example, there's the Kick player. That's for my stream. I can press play. You can add whatever URLs. So you could monitor your stream here. Like for example, it's for my stream. If you want to check your audio, make sure your mic is working, the audio is okay, no interference, the stream isn't broken, then you could have something like this. It's just another URL, your activity feed, and then you could add a URL for your streamer.bot deck. Now you can control your stream with this instead of the stream board. So that one needs a subscription. It's good. I like it and I have used it. But alternatively, let's say you only stream to Kick, then you could use this instead and then log into your Kick here to be able to hear Kick messages, read Kick messages.
Vitalicin says that you have a guide on how to add the URL in StreamBuddy.
You know? The URL. Which URL? So some of these things are new that I haven't covered in a video yet. Like the video player, that's new. I only found that last week. How to get the Kick player in there. I got the earbuds in and I'm going to listen to the TTS messages in here instead. And then I'll press play so I'll be able to hear my stream as well. And make sure my stream audio is alright. Can be distracting though. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, this one here it's really good. There's so much you can do with this one. But it does require a subscription, which is about, I think, $5 or $10 a month, which isn't a lot. I mean, it depends on your situation. It's not super expensive, but then if you're only streaming to Kick, you could just get by with the free version, you know? Oh, ah. Ow, ow, ow. My foot's asleep. I need to wake my foot up. But I do have a video on StreamBuddy. So how to set it up by TTS, connecting your Kick. I think that's in there. So I will check out that video. And I'm going to have a follow-up video, especially because I've had a few folks who are curious about streaming to Kick. Like this here, the video player, the Kick one. Very easy. Do I have it in here? Kick. Oh, hold on. That's going to be reversed. So that's basically all it is. player.kick.com / and your username. So I assume you don't want my one in there. You'd want your Kick username in there, and then that'll load as a video, and here. So there. Oh no, that one. So there. That'll load in there. So just make sure that it's playing. There it is. If it somehow goes out of sync, like you notice that it's behind a bit, you can just press pause and press play, and then it'll catch up. Yeah. But very, very useful. So Stream Deck. Yeah, the Stream Deck, but this I've already covered in a video. How to, streamer.bot, creating chat commands, and then this here. I think there's a couple of videos on setting all of that up. And then these other things you could probably, pretty easy. What was that? Stream elements. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I would say that is rumors. I mean, I haven't seen anything official myself on what's happening with stream elements, but it's a bit scary. You know, they've been around for a while. There's a few ways that I'm using stream elements, even with this app, StreamBuddy. Like you can connect this to your stream elements for alerts, and then you can connect your Twitch, your Kick, where it'll combine alerts for you. So they've been pretty big for streamers over however many years they've been going. It'll be a bit sad for them to go. But yeah, that's what I read. They were in trouble. They could be gone in a month. Hopefully they work something out. And they get to continue because, I use their overlays for one thing, a chat overlay for another thing, and what else? Chat overlay, emoji wall I really like. I think their one looks nice. And their tip page or donation page, I use that, I think. So just be on alert, folks. You may have to start looking for alternatives if we get official word on what's happening with them, and it's not good. Oh boy, dead leg, sitting too long. It's too far. I think this one needs to go up here. This cable up that way. This one around this way. That one there. Okay, we're good. How to add events in StreamBuddy? Events. You mean alerts when something happens? Well, I think you go into your connections. So the burger menu on the top right hand corner and connections. So one way is you can connect to stream elements. So if you connect to stream elements, then you can, I think, connect your Kick and get alerts that way. So that is currently how you can do it. And I've also added an activity feed from Botrix. I'm testing that out, but I don't know if it's working. Yeah, I think my filter may be off. There's something, yeah. Yeah, have a play around with it, experiment with what you can do with it. Let's turn off our screen share. Oh, it is a bit chilly. Okay, we're going to start walking back. Okay, put that in the pocket. So we're still on 60 FPS. Oh, our battery is low on the gimbal. Yeah, that's where one of the new ones would be better. Don't have to worry about the battery dying on us. But yeah, I've got a little red icon for the gimbal. So I've found that it can last about, I think 4 hours was max for this one. What's our uptime? Uptime, baby. So that's another benefit of the subscription is you can have, what do you call them? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I am so slow at typing on my phone. I'm the worst at it. Thank you, DJ Style. 2 hours, 39 minutes. So yeah, not great on the gimbal. Must be time to update. Yeah, the new ones, I believe their battery life is up to 10 hours. But that would depend if you're using face tracking or what else. Face tracking was one. The full light too, yeah. So I think those two things can reduce the battery life. The more stuff you have working, you know. I'm going to want to, well, if I get a gimbal, plug my phone. Whoa, there we go. No, it was still okay. So that was, I think, the cable tugging on the motors. Yeah, so that tugged on the motors, so the phone just went boop. These phone gimbals, they don't do well the more stuff that's on there. I think the max weight is usually around 300 grams of stuff you can have on there. Whereas the bigger ones, they can handle more. But yeah, doing something like what I'm doing, where I've got a cable plugged into my phone, to my bag, then that cable can sometimes pull on the phone. Oh, can feel it, how much colder it is. I feel the breeze. It's a bit nippy. It's a bit nippy. Nippy, nippy, nippy. So red lights. Let's try something. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I should have that as a streamer.bot tick button. I was going to use the check command. So there's our gear. That's what we've been using today. iPhone, Hollyland Lark M2, gimbal, anchor battery bank. We've got, what else? Connect OBS and StreamBuddy. What to use in place of address? I don't know. I can't answer that for you right now because I haven't done it. Yeah, I haven't done it. Oh wait, have I? Hold on. I have done it. I'm just not looking at it. Okay, so how do you use it? Tabs? So my one says connected. Connections. Connected. Oh, I can't. I'd have to reset it. What is it? It's probably using port forward address. I don't want to change it. But let's see. Settings. Does it do anything in there? Maybe it's a tab option. So tabs, website, OBS preview. Ah, okay. So you can add a refresh rate, preview size, save. Please provide a name for the tab. Oh, okay. This is nice. Done. Enabled save. Provide. I've already done it. Provide a name for the tab. OBS preview. OBS. Save. Minimize. Only for premium users. Yeah, okay, it's a premium feature. But it looks like you can set up a preview so you can see what's happening in your OBS. Okay, well that's good. Good to know. I think when I had premium, I wasn't sure which features were premium. So it's nice to actually to know that. Yeah. So, you can see that OBS preview is only available for premium users. Yeah. So I wouldn't worry about it. So there. Oh, yeah, I didn't save it. Okay, cool. You can instead just do what I'm doing with the kick preview. So I mean, that's something. There's a little lag, you know, there's additional lag. Man, that's fine. That's what I'm using right now. So there are things, there are options. How do I lock my screen? I don't like how the orientation keeps changing. That one, okay. It's not a streamboard, it is streamer.bot. Streamer.bot deck. You have to build it from scratch. I cover that in a YouTube. Oh, actually in about 3 different YouTube videos. So all the colors and all those things I've done in here, you've got to add the buttons and add the colors to have this. Actually, all the actions too. But I mean, it's basically what you have to do in there anyway. So what I have is my streamer bot controls OBS, and it controls everything. So the stream board, it sends chat commands. That sends chat commands that streamer bot reacts to, and then changes scenes, start, stop streaming, all that kind of stuff. Whereas this one here, that controls the actions directly. Hey Chris, dropping new update for the deck soon. Oh, okay, cool, sweet. But yeah, I mean, basically I control OBS with StreamerBot, and then I can control OBS through StreamerBot with chat commands, or access the actions directly with StreamerBot deck. But my videos, they cover that. There's, let's see, there's the first video which goes over StreamerBot, how you connect it to OBS. Then there's another video which covers I think chat commands, and then a third video which is about the StreamerBot deck. So there's about 3. Also, Stream Buddy, because some of those other videos I use a different app, like I think IRL link was what I was using way back. Got a link there to Discord. Thank you, my bro. Yeah, Stream Buddy, if you have an Android phone, as your second phone. Lyrics, yeah, let's go. That's way back. Way back into time. Alright, so I need to switch out of my Cam 1 scene. The slideshow. Let's try slideshow. And then Cam 1. Yeah, Streamlabs. People still using it. It's a good bot system, especially if you need chat commands that work all the time. Then yeah, it's good for that. Need to avoid the cars. I seem to be stuck in slideshow mode. Why do I? Firebot it's different. It's simpler in a way, Like streamer.bot it's one of those things where it does so much stuff it can be overwhelming. I think the main advantage is it works on Mac, Windows and Linux, whereas streamer.bot only works on Windows computers. So that's why I made that video, to help folks who may be on a Mac computer want to do something similar to what you can do with streamer.bot. So you got Firebot, but they don't have a deck thing like streamer.bot does, or at least maybe in the future. So this thing here, that is streamer.bot. They've got a website where you can build these. I mean, without a subscription, you don't really have a way of controlling your OBS. You'd have to use chat commands, so you'd have to type those chat commands in here. Whereas with the stream board, they can send chat commands, so that's one workaround. Yeah, I think if you're wanting something like this at the top, that streamer.bot deck, then you'd need stream.bot. Whoops, wrong app. Back to this one. Okay. Now, how do I get out of slideshow mode? I know. Let's try Cam 2. Yeah, that's right. It was from Bodrick's official. That's where it came up. Please join us on Discord. So, maybe. No, Bodrick should be a mod. It is a mod. Let me have a look. But no, it came up. Oh, do you mean on screen? No, I don't show them there. I only show it in chat, if that's what you mean. Yeah, it won't show up in the little chat thing at the bottom. I don't have bot messages in there, so I think they look ugly. But it's just personal preference. So any bot messages I remove. They don't show up in this on-screen one. Our on-screen thing is broken. This is not a bug from before. This is a new thing. This is a new bug. Hey! try. Okay, let me try that again. I'm going to go slideshow mode. Slideshow. I think my exit out of slideshow is broken. Yeah, it is there. It's coming from Botrix Official. Can't you see that? Botrix Official, please join us on Discord here. Da 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 da. It used to come from Cliff Create's bot, but that only works when streamer.bot is open. If I don't use streamer.bot, like when I use the TVU Go live app, when I use just that app, then these links won't work because streamer.bot's not open. Or if I'm using, if I'm using anything else but my self-hosted setup and you type in a command, nothing happens. So that's why I'm using these other bots instead. Okay, let's see if I can exit. Cam 1. I can. Why can't you see it? Why is that? It didn't exit out. Alright, new bug. New bug. Let's try latest photo. Yeah, weird. Yeah, we got a new bug. Double tap. So I'm going to open up the Twitch app. See that? Yeah. Please follow Cliff Create on IG here, Instagram, blah blah blah. So I see that. Can you not see that? I don't know. I don't know why that is. Has anyone else not seen it? Have we still got music playing? Oh, yeah, we do have music playing. Oh, my slideshow's broken. Yeah, this is a brand new bug. Which is why I have to come back to this one every now and again. Music down. Okay. Bots like stream elements does all stuff. Why do we need a streamer? Didn't you want to control your stream? So it does. Stream elements won't control your OBS. It'll do messages like that, but it won't do that. I think, right? There are very specific bots that can control your OBS. So yeah, if you're okay with the existing bots to output messages, cool. But if you're wanting to control your, this here, if you want to do that, streamer bot. If you don't want this, cool. You're okay. Don't need this. Or you can pay for the subscription for that one. $5, $10 a month for that one there. I mean, so chat commands is one way of controlling your OBS. If you have something set up to do that, like streamer.bot. There was OBS Blade, another way. Remote OBS, but I mean that's easier, right? Just tap a button. But yeah, there's something wrong with my command, that one there, for slideshow, and then going back to camera. I did make some changes, and one of them's broken it. So yeah, I need to fix that. I think it's the command to turn the music down. So what's supposed to happen is you go into slideshow mode, and then when you exit out of slideshow mode, it's supposed to turn the music down. So I think whatever the code I have for that has broken it. So everything after that step is broken. That's why we're stuck. Yeah, it's older version, but the concept is, it hasn't really changed much, just the layout. So all those things that I talk about, it's the same. Those still work. It's just the layout here is a little bit different. So rather than being along the top, they're along the side. But it looks nicer with dark mode. But essentially it's the same. I might make an updated version that's similar to the Firebot video, because in the Firebot video I just get straight to the core things like commands to control your stream, changing scenes. So I might do a version of that, but for streamer.bot. Oh, got a red flashing light. Still the same, only difference. Yeah, exactly. It's the UI is different, but the core stuff is basically the same. You could follow that video and be okay. I think we're going to wrap up there because the gimbal's going to die soon, and this will be all floppy. And it's cold as. So bot set on private, not public. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. So Botbricks is a mod, so it should be able to share links. I was thinking maybe that could be why. Can anyone else confirm that Botbricks isn't showing for them? The only reason I can think of is because of the links. So okay, I've done it in KickChat. So in KickChat, that might show for you. But let's see, change it to Twitch. And then I'll try again. So in Twitch chat, you should be able to see Bodwick's official. Please join us on Discord here. So at least for me inside a stream buddy, I can see it. And then I could also see it in What is that about offline? Yeah, Bulwark's official. So I can see it there too. So nothing is saying otherwise. That, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. In terms of offline, that's probably my disconnect prediction. It is offline because it won't work with my current setup. Whenever I do port forwarding, it won't work with that. Not my self-hosted one. I would need to switch to Loop SRT, then that would work, but I don't want to. Oh yeah. That's my disconnect prediction. Yeah. So that works because of if I'm using BallotBox Cloud, it queries BallotBox Cloud for my bitrate, but I'm not using BallotBox. I'm not going through that, so there's nothing to get the speeds and stuff. Yeah, so that won't work. So I'm offline when it comes to BallotBox Cloud. Because these guys, they have their own bonding and speeds and stuff. So yeah, when I use port forwarding, I don't have that either. So maybe I thought I'd put a message in there, a custom message if I thought I'd put a message in there. Maybe that is the message. So not using BallotBox Cloud today. That's what it means. No BallotBox. So what is the actual message? B, I think. So B is offline. We'll be right back. So usually when I have 0 speeds through BallotBox Cloud, then I would be offline, but clearly not offline. I can change that to have it say I think I had a joke one that said bitrate seems to be okay or something like that. I think I did that at one point, but I must have changed it. Bitrate greater than 0. So basically, whenever I'm using port forward, there is no bitrate because there's nothing to get that info. Can only get that from a service that provides a stats page. So let's see, BallotBox does. I would say these guys would have a way of doing it. I don't know if it's accessible at the moment. And IRL Hosting did it. They provided a stats page. So you need that in order to get the speed. Otherwise, nothing. Or when it is connected, I would show 0 or offline. Connection's been good. So I've done a whole bunch of tests with it. Like today, Mudi's in here. To get a raid. Hey yo, monkey, how are you doing? Welcome raiders, how are you all doing? How was the stream? But it's a lot of fun with Mozzie. W raids. Yeah, welcome in. I was lurking on my stream while also in Mozzie's. Nice. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Yeah, we've just been testing one of the IRL setups. Today we've been using an app called TVU Go, new app from them, and seeing if we can get the stream from that app into my self-hosted OBS. It's been alright, eh? What do you guys reckon? Yeah, it's worked well. It's a pretty chill one. Calm down, bro. Calm down. I think I was in a rush. Yeah, we're actually at the tail end of the stream. I probably would have rated you, Mozzie, but you beat me to it. Tail end was running out of juice on the gimbal, and I'm freezing. Gonna be a cliffsicle soon if we stay out any longer. Cold ass. What is our temperature? Weather? Let's see if I can type weather. Oh man, weather. It is 13.1 degrees Celsius, 55.6 Fahrenheit, and clear in Auckland, New Zealand. So it's colder than that, eh? There's a girl here and like next to nothing. I've got an excuse to be called then. Weirder. Yeah, if you're new to my stream, my name's Cliff, IRL live streamer from Auckland, New Zealand. We talk about IRL, this kind of thing, how to get into it, different apps, services, lots of nerdy stuff. Love doing all the tests, more tests, more tests. You have a bit of a yarn while we're at it. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up. I think good time to wrap up. Got this gimbal here, flashing a little red light at me. It's gonna die any moment now, I reckon. It's been on red for a bit. So before that happens, who's online? Who can we raid to? Oh, okay. No one. No one's IRL or showing up for me. Okay. How do you raid without chat commands and stuff? Like usually I have like shortcuts, things like that in my other apps. Since I don't have access to them, so you could do them with streamer.bot deck. Like if you have a whole separate deck with people to raid to, or you could open up, and see, I haven't done it in a while. Try and do it through the app. Yeah, profile. Yeah, stream manager. Alright. Stream. Okay, so I've got quick actions. Let's see. Let's have a look. Oh my god. Okay. There's a gazillion people in the stream. I think he's alright. It is cold. You see the icicles forming everywhere. I think we're going to raid. Yeah, let's do that. This should work. Okay. Okay, since it seems to be a quiet one for IRL peeps that I know, just gonna raid Secret Garden. Haven't done that in a little while, you know. GG's. Good vibes over there. Yeah, gonna wrap things up. I want to thank everyone for hanging out. Ooh. Thank you, Mozzie, for the raid. Appreciate that, raiders. And let's see, anything else? If I got any other activity? See, I'm not getting any activity in my things, my activity feeds. I don't know who else to thank, but thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the chat. Thank you for the lurking. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Oh, 20 viewers! Wow, a huge raid. Thank you, Mozzie. Hope you have a good rest of your week. May do a bonus stream, so make sure you're following. Oh, thank you, 3,000 subscribers on YouTube as well. Big milestone, so that means a lot. All right, take care, everyone. See you.